Well, hello, friends. Here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Let's get open for business here on this Monday afternoon, and that's right, the dog just sneezed. Interesting news or breaking news: the Cleveland Doo-Doo Browns have actually signed the rights to Kareem Hunt, and pending, of course, whether or not there's going to be a suspension or any discipline from the NFL. And there had been some people that said, you know, the Cowboys, we should have signed him. Well, one thing that I could definitely say is if we had signed him, there definitely would be a suspension. But let's go to the NFL Network or ESPN and get the latest details.
Browns have signed Hunt. Now, this is all pending the NFL's decision about any kind of further discipline. That remains unclear, but right now it would seem the Browns control his rights.
The key connection here is John Dorsey in Cleveland. He was with Kareem Hunt with the Kansas City Chiefs, and he felt comfortable enough to bring Kareem Hunt into the building with the Cleveland Browns based on the fact that he had conversations with Hunt that led him to believe that he feels like Hunt has taken responsibility for his actions. We should still point out, as you just did, the NFL has not finished its investigation into Hunt. I was told recently, as likely around March, they wanted to get a free agency. Of course, the fact that he has now signed with the Cleveland Browns certainly changes the need for the timeline because they wanted to make sure Hunt was able to enter into that free agency situation. But we still will await further word from the NFL in terms of discipline. Is absolutely John Dorsey, who is with Kareem Hunt in Kansas City, being willing to take the chance.
We've said all along, it's business, right? And there's a previous relationship here that leads Dorsey to believe this is an okay decision.
Yeah, and not only that, but, you know, it's a personnel decision. I mean, listen, you're trying to load your personnel up, and I'm sure Dorsey is sitting there saying, look, I need the best players that I can possibly get to surround my guy Baker Mayfield. And not only does he have they'll have Kareem Hunt on the roster, but Nick Chubb's there as well. So you have two young running backs that are dynamic players that will be in that backfield, and that'll be a great competition because we all know what Kareem Hunt brings to the table.
Every team's trying to get better, and this is the offseason. This is the time when you're trying to get better, and no team's trying to get better more than the Cleveland Browns, especially given what Baker Mayfield has done in surrounding him with the right talent. So Kareem Hunt is just another step in that direction of getting better for the Browns, and we'll see how it turns out.
Yeah. You know, I'm not dissing the Cleveland Browns on trying. You notice how they didn't talk about the video that was out there, the outcry? There's a video out there of him beating. I mean, we've all seen the video. I don't need to go into what's in there. Can you imagine if the Dallas Cowboys were the ones that had tried to sign the rights for that guy? It would have been the same old Jerry Jones, the Wild Wild West, you know, that they just take the earth and everything else, because we've been there. And if the NFL, this is what kills me, is because the NFL is trying to hurry up and get the investigation done by March for free agency for this guy. Where was the urgency with the Boys in trying to get that over with? Because they, for over a year of Zeke Elliott, he got suspended for 6 games. These could arrest him, charge him, take him to a trial, or anything where your own investigator said there's no there, she's not credible. But he got 6 game suspension. Their own sweet time came out with a book. Zeke Elliott got the highest suspension for domestic violence, the only one to get 6 games without ever being convicted. If this just goes where it's a slap on the wrist or a couple of games, then the NFL, I'm sorry, you got no credibility whatsoever. And I believe that the NFL get out, you know, judge, jury, and executioner situation, and the last thing they want to do is deal with this stuff. But fair is fair. You and I both know if the Dallas Cowboys had even hinted, even talked to their people, that we would be condemned right now. All I heard about the Cleveland Browns is, well, they're trying to get the best players available, change the narrative, and become a great team. Because the Dallas Cowboys, you know, winning's above everything else, that this is morally wrong. Now, maybe I'm a because I am a Dallas Cowboy fan, but come on. Let's get real here. We'll definitely be talking about this tonight during our live stream, and I got to tell you, it kind of irks me thing of the double standard when it comes to the Dallas Cowboys. I'm Mark Holmes, and thank you guys for watching.